Copyright disclaimer. This was the dream I had last Nabuah. I saw a former classmate whose shame is Joanne. Then she said that they are hiring for a position. I'm unsure if she told me first, but I inquired her if it's an IT or cybersecurity position, in what she answered that they're looking for a researcher. I was a bit apprehensive since it isn't something I delighted or savored when I was a civilian employee. Then I woke up. It had me puzzled since I no longer consider IT and cybersecurity on the horizon. Praise be Yahuwah, He led me to something unbeknownst to me. And this was it, the gentle monster. The Shangri-La branch in the Philippines that is for the affluent. It has an eyeball, a giant, and a Nephil. They said that never encountered before, but they're lying. Truth hidden in plain sight. This one is in Tokyo, Japan. 3 enormous faces representing new ideologies. What are they? Another branch in Bangkok, Thailand. It has a buffalo that reminded me of the cow. Mall. That all-seeing eye again for their eyeglasses. Why would they call their store Gentle Monster? Etymologically, it means well-born, noble rank, or family, but its PIE or Proto-Indo-European root is to mean beget, whilst monster means malformed, afflicted with a birth defect, an abomination, and its Proto-Indo-European root is men to think. The Thinker sculpture made by Fondea Rodier, entitled The Poet, a sculpture that represents a tortured body, a damned nefesh, an autonomous man, whose pose was influenced by Medici. But I digress. Monster from men. Is that why they call mankind men? Gentle to beget, gentle monster to beget an abomination? Then a few yamim ago, I was led to watch this.
क्या बाबू खोलो ना इसको क्या बाबू ए बाबू ए बेटा
The full video will be linked on the description box. It's a documentary. It's evidence-packed, worth watching. This video had reminded me of a dream that I had shared before, wherein I was led to share Nabuah. Furthermore, the predictive programming that had been put in the Filipino cinemas or films. This series of films was quite popular in the Philippines, called Tiyanak, starring Janice de Belen. During the 90s, then a joke was made, Tiyanak, ang anak ni Janice, the child of Janice. Then here's another film called Impacto, meaning beast, monster, starred by her younger akot, Jelly de Belen. Much like what Ezra had Nabu foretold. Women during uncleanness shall bring forth monsters. In the dream, it was Joanne that had offered to me a position to be a researcher. Joan or Joanne is a feminine form of John, that is Yohanan. Longer form Yahuchanan, that is Yah has favored. Hanan, from root word chen. Isn't it quite intriguing that the enemy don't want us researching or knowing the the apocryphal books? In the second Sefer of Baruch, in the 8th part, a multitude of ghosts and the appearances of Shedim. Something he had been shown regarding the apocalypse, nothing new under the greater light or Shemesh. Everything what had happened during the Yamim of Noah is happening today. The Nephelim, the Chaim, is that the CERN? The Large Hydraulic Collider? And this looks like the Thinker. How about that? They're showing us the black horse of the apocalypse, that all-seeing eye again. Data addicts, IT, cybersecurity. And here's the creatures that CERN wants to summon. The Shedim. 13. They love their numerology, signs, and symbols. I wonder about that. That spider-looking thing. Tarantula. This one, again, the horse, the black horse with the transhumanism. That one reminds me of Atlantis. That flying boat that they had been programming the people. There's been speculations around. Anyhow, this is where my research for this topic went. But really, it isn't me, but the Ruach HaKodesh that had led me to these things. To the esteem of Abinu Yahuwah through his Ben Mashiach Yahushua, our Melech HaMelechim, Rabbi Harabim, Shalom Aleichem.